Hi everybody, Father Bill here. Along with my priestly duties, I'm also a member of what is called the Equestrian Order of the Holy Sepulchre of Jerusalem. It's an ancient order in the church that has its origins right back to the Crusades. And really, it's a Catholic order, everybody, that's composed of men and women who have very particular responsibilities for the Holy Land. For example, we support a lot of projects in Syria, Israel, Gaza, Egypt, Lebanon, and the Jordan, and places like that. So we help not just with the upkeep of the holy sites throughout the region, but to give an example of some of the more specific projects that we are supporting. We're talking about, say, the maternity hospital in Bethlehem, St. Mary's Kindergarten in Bethany, which is in the West Bank. We have schools, hospitals, of course, seminaries, helping with basic church repairs, and of course, helping with the humanitarian issue that's ongoing in Gaza at the moment. So much more. So, in a very real way, what we're doing is we're supporting the Latin Patriarch of Jerusalem, whom at the moment is Cardinal Pizzaballa, and helping him with his essential duties. And one of his essential duties is the pastoral care of the people in Gaza. Not easy considering the past 18 months of a ferocious conflict that's taken place there. But nonetheless, all of that is very much essential. So this year I'm asking, if you can, to please donate to the crucial efforts of the order to help our brothers and sisters in the Christian faith live out that faith in their lives in a very troubled area of our world. And as you're all very much aware, this is the Jubilee year of hope. And we read in St. Paul's letter to the Romans that hope does not disappoint. And just to give you kind of a flavour of how much the order means to so many people in the Holy Land, the past 2 years I've made 2 different pilgrimages to Lourdes, and on each occasion I joined a beautiful candlelight procession, as many of you who've been there know exactly what I'm talking about, the power of that candlelight procession. But on 2 occasions, families, people from the Holy Land have come up to me because they saw me wearing what's called a mozzetta, which is an elbow-length shoulder cape with the symbol of the order on it. 2 years ago, an elderly man, a very elderly man, and his son came up to me, and the elderly man just simply hugged me without saying a word. I wasn't expecting it. And then his son, in very broken English, simply said, "Thank you for the work that the order does." And he was from Lebanon, if my memory serves correctly, for the help that his family received from the order. And then last year, something similar happened again, where after the end of the candlelight procession, a family from Egypt actually came up to me and said thank you, a young family, and the little girls gave me a little hug, of course, and they simply said thanks for all the work that we've helped them in their efforts to escape very serious conflict areas. So it just gives you some flavour, folks, of just the importance of hope that the order can bring and does bring into so many people who in their Christian lives is not easy to live that out in a very difficult and troubled part of our world. There's going to be a banner here in St. Mark's Church in Springfield that gives a bit of a more detailed breakdown of what the Irish Lieutenancy part of the order supports in a very specific way. So I do encourage you to come here at some point and have a look at the excellent little banner we have here that gives a really good detailed breakdown of where the money that we receive goes to. And also you can see here to my right hand side is a little collection booklet for those who wish to come here and donate. It would be fantastic. We made a great sum of money last year, which of course went straight to the Holy Land, which made a huge difference in a lot of people's lives, so I really appreciate that. So in case anyone's curious, the symbol of the order is the well-known Jerusalem cross, which has the 5 crosses on it, which represent the 5 wounds of Jesus Christ. As we all know, there are so many people who are suffering right throughout the world at this moment, especially in the Holy Land. And folks, it's important that we can try and help alleviate some of that suffering and the difficulties that they're facing by the work of the order. If you can donate it, please do so. Much appreciated. So thank you all for your generosity, particularly all of you who supported last year's initiative. And this year, please God, it'll be great again. So ask God to bless all of you on this really beautiful, holy and grace-filled week where we all turn towards Jesus' death on the cross, at the same time arrive at the hope and the glory of Jesus' resurrection. Deus lo vult.